Greetings, my friends. Please consider supporting me in my war to save pop culture by subscribing to my channel and possibly even becoming a channel member for exclusive videos, access to Doomcock emojis, and more. And if you like this video in particular, please consider using the new Super Thanks feature and putting a tip in the tip jar located next to the like buttons down at the bottom of the video. Thank you for watching, and now, on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, and I have some breaking news to share with you about the continued upheaval at Disney, Marvel, and Lucasfilm that was just dropped by The Hollywood Reporter. This bit of news confirms a lot of what my Hollywood spies have told me about the massive changes happening behind the scenes. In a recent video titled Upheaval at Disney, I reported that everything at Disney was being reevaluated and was up for grabs. Here's an excerpt from that video. My amazing Hollywood spies have been working overtime trying to keep track of all the changes and tumult happening at Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm. Essentially, things have gotten so bad at Disney, rumor has it they are throwing all of their cards up in the air. They're kicking the chessboard. They're looking for a reset, a do-over, a fundamental reassessment of every single thing they're doing, especially in theaters and on Disney+. This is no big surprise, given that in a recent investor call, Bob Iger admitted that Disney is cutting $5.5 billion from Disney operations, $3 billion of which is being cut from content creation. So what does that mean exactly? It means that the creation of new shows and movies for Star Wars, for Marvel, for Disney+, for Disney itself in theaters is going to be trimmed and or cut entirely from the schedule to make that savings. All well and good, but it appears from this latest bit of news that not only were all projects potentially on the chopping block at Disney, but all positions as well. According to The Hollywood Reporter, woke activist Victoria Alonso, who has been with Marvel Studios since the start, is no longer employed by Marvel.
Inconceivable! Victoria Alonso's woke, isn't she?
Oh yes, Harvey Cthulhu. Victoria Alonso is extremely woke. Indeed, she was very public and vocal in coming out against Florida's mislabeled Don't Say Gay bill, so she was out in front leading the charge on that. As The Hollywood Reporter put it in an earlier article, quote, Marvel Studios executive Victoria Alonso, who is gay, revealed that she had a 45-minute conversation with Disney CEO Bob Chapek regarding Disney's tepid response to Florida's wave of anti-LGBTQ laws. I asked him to look around, and truly, if what we sell is entertainment for family, then we don't choose what family. Family is this entire room. Family is the family in Texas, in Arizona, in Florida, and in my family, in my home, unquote, Alonso told the crowd as she appeared alongside Eternals director Chloe Zhao. So I ask you again, Mr. Chapek, please respect if we're selling family, take a stand against all of these crazy outdated laws, take a stand for the family, unquote. She also promised, as long as I am at Marvel Studios, I will fight for representation, unquote.
Then how the hell could this happen? I mean, Iger is more woke than a bottle of amphetamine soaked in coffee listening to Rammstein cranked up to 11. She's an ally of his, so what the hell's going on here?
Well, let's take a look at what The Hollywood Reporter is reporting. In their breaking news article titled Shocker, Marvel Studios veteran Victoria Alonso exits, exclusive, The Hollywood Reporter writes, quote, Victoria Alonso, the longtime and high-profile Marvel Studios executive whose time with the company dates back to the first Iron Man, has left the studio, multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. The reasons for this exit are unclear, but she parted ways with Marvel Friday, sources say. Alonso had been with the company since the earliest days of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, establishing an enviable 17-year run and watching the studio grow from operating above a Mercedes-Benz dealership in Beverly Hills to being acquired by Disney. During her tenure, the MCU became the highest grossing franchise in film history, unquote. Now, all of that is well and good, but the real story, I think, lies elsewhere. Yes, Victoria Alonso was right there in the beginning of the MCU. She worked on Iron Man, went on to be a key player in a number of big MCU hits, serving as an executive producer on many high-profile Marvel film projects, along with a shitload, and I use that word advisedly, of Disney Plus TV shows. Haha. But here's why this departure is so incredibly shocking, folks. As the Hollywood Reporter puts it, quote, "In addition to her behind-the-scenes work, she has been an important ambassador for the studio's representation efforts and was outspoken during Disney's brouhaha with Florida over its Don't Say Gay bill. As long as I am at Marvel Studios, I will fight for representation," Alonso, who is gay, said at the time, unquote.
As long as I am at Marvel Studios, I will fight for representation, Ms. Alonso said. Well, it appears that her watch has ended. But I am indeed stunned by this development, Doomcock. After all, look at all her check boxes. Has Iger really fired her? Has he dared?
Well, we do not know the circumstances of her departure, O Skull of Calderon. We don't know if she quit or if she was dismissed, but either way, it's a huge, big fucking deal because she's of the Alphabet Tribe, fighting for DEI stuff, truth, injustice, and the BlackRock way. So if she's gone, either Iger and the Disney board canned her, meaning no one is safe there, woke or not, or she departed because Iger is making changes inside the company that she can't live with. Changes that are antithetical to the woke cause. And if that's the case, it almost certainly means that Disney is moving not toward more wokeness, but backing away from wokeness, at least to an extent that she was not comfortable with. But you're right about all the checkboxes, Skull of Calderon. Not only is she a woman, check, she's also gay, check, and she's a minority, a Hispanic and a very important member of that community. Checkmate. In fact, she was named one of People magazine's most influential Hispanic women of 2019 and 2020.
Jeez, they got rid of a gay Hispanic woman? And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the woke ball game.
Yes, Army Cthulhu. Disney has fired or alienated to the point that she left a gay Hispanic woman. Only time will tell if Hollywoke loses its collective mind over this admittedly earth-shaking news, because it confirms in a way what I and my Hollywood spies have been saying for quite some time now. There is an upheaval at Disney. They've been losing viewers, losing profits as movie after movie bombs. Their approval rating with the American public is in the toilet after woke scandal has driven middle America fleeing from the increasingly rainbow-colored Magic Kingdom. There really isn't any way to spin this other than the departure of such a major woke figure, a veritable who's who of check marks, signals a potentially seismic shift in the war on woke. Disney either fired her or allowed her to leave in a high-profile manner, her departure being trumpeted in one of the biggest showbiz trades, and one can't help but wonder, will this departure cause them pain? Will this create a massive backlash against Disney when the full story comes out, as it surely will? Or is this merely a trial balloon, a test case for getting rid of a woker, bigger pain in the ass further down the line? I suspect one reason Kathleen Kennedy is still around, sucking the life's blood out of the all-but-dead Star Wars franchise, has been fear of just such a backlash from the purple-haired holdos on Twitter. But will that come to pass? Or will it prove to be a tempest in a teapot that will embolden them and firm up their resolve to allow Kathleen Kennedy to depart with much praise and honor, with a door slammed firmly shut behind her? I'll see what my Hollywood spies can dig up on this situation, but in the meantime, my friends, know that, as I said before, Disney is in upheaval. Everything is up for grabs. And this is more proof of that contention. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.